It's 5 a.m. and my breathing has stopped again. The world goes quiet like a storm right before the end. You bite at your nails as you run to the exit sign. There's no time to wait because the day has come. Every single night, never ending. It's an endless storm and the rain's unrelenting. But that's the way this world is run, though it is a hopeless one. Even if you keep on falling, keep on moving forward even if you're barely crawling. Although you're half asleep, stumbling, you gotta keep up the fight. Once again, you're lost and not rolled in your head. Don't you see what you've been missing? You could be living out your wildest dreams. This tangled maze keeps on twisting, twisting. Through the chaos we will keep persisting. The sound of a bell call for a new adventure and the start of a brand new beginning. I don't know which way I should be going. It's really scary to run not knowing. But with every step we grow stronger. I know that soon we will find our way because the day has come.
Blaze noticed Jean sitting alone, and a chill went down his spine as he noticed Cardin sitting just behind him, but his sights were interrupted when he heard someone speak next to him.
Hey.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey Blake.
Do you mind if I could sit next to you?
No problem.
Blaze and Blake both heard a zoom come in from between the tables as they saw Professor RWBY make his introduction. Minutes later, and soon enough Jean had fallen asleep, with Blaze and Blake struggling to keep up with the professor. Thankfully, the pair managed to copy some notes off Pyrrha and Weiss in front of them, who both somehow managed to keep up with the professor with their fast hands.
Now, why this must feel like ancient history to many of you, it is imperative to remember that these are relatively recent events. Why, the repercussions of the uprising can still be seen to this day. Yes. Prior to the Faunus Rights Revolution, more popularly known as the Faunus War, humankind was quite adamant about centralizing the Faunus population in menagerie. Now, while this must feel like ancient history to many of you, it is imperative to remember that these are relatively recent events. Why, the repercussions of the uprising can still be seen to this day. Now, have any among you been subjugated or discriminated against because of your Faunus heritage?
Slowly, some of the students began to raise their hands. After a moment of hesitation, Velvet eventually did the same.
Dreadful, simply dreadful. Remember, students, it is precisely this kind of ignorance that breeds violence. I mean, just look what happened to the White Fang. Yes. Now, which one of you young scholars can tell me what many theorize to be the turning point in the third year of the war?
The Battle of Fort Castle.
Precisely, Mr. Wukong. Excellent. And who can tell me the advantage the Faunus had over General Lagoon's forces?
Unseen by the professor, Cardin flicked a paper football at John's head, causing him to wake up in a huff. Blaze noticed this and balled his fist, but Blake grabbed them, trying to calm the hybrid down.
Mr. Ark! Finally contributing to class! This is excellent! Excellent! What is the answer?
The answer. The advantage, that the Faunus...
Behind the professor, Blaze coughed, motioning his lips, trying to give his partner the answer. However...
binoculars.
As Jean answered with a smile, it quickly faded as the class laughed at him, while RWBY sipped his coffee with an unimpressed frown before zooming back to the front of the class. Blake sighed as Blaze slapped a hand to his forehead, his face falling further into his palm as Cardin's fist pounded on his desk while he chortled.
God damn it, John.
Very funny, Mr. Ark. Cardin, perhaps you would care to share your thoughts on the subject.
Well, I know it's a lot easier to train an animal than a soldier.
I'm guessing you're not the most open-minded of individuals, are you, Cardin?
What? You got a problem, kid?
No, but I have the answer. It's night vision, sir. Many fawns are known to have nearly perfect sight in the dark.
He's right. General Lagoon was inexperienced and made the mistake of trying to ambush the Faunus in their sleep. His massive army was outnumbered, and the general was captured. Perhaps if he paid attention in class, he wouldn't have been remembered as such a failure.
As Cardin stood up with his fist clenched, Ulick ordered him back into his seat, saying that both him and Jean were to see him after class. When the lesson ended, both Blake and Blaze came out of the classroom.
Blake, have you ever tried to help out someone but they refuse help, but you still want to help that person?
Blake's head lowered as her bow twitched just the tiniest amount.
Yes, I once had someone control my life, and it ruined my relationship with my partner. Is this about John?
Yeah.
Blaze, you're a leader now. I know you don't want to force anything, but there have to be times when you have to put your foot down, and that time means now. If Cardin does have something over him, then you need to stop him. Someone I know had me on a leash and treated me as his property for years, all for the lives of those I care about.
Wow. That's rough.
Yeah, it was. I think I have an idea, but if it's okay with you, we're going to need Pyrrha on this.
The next day, Glinda led the first years through the forest of Foreverfall, where Blaze and Blake were given time to spy on Jean and Cardin. After completing their assignments, filling their jars with tree sap, they searched around for Jean, eventually spotting him and Cardin. The pair moved behind a few trees to eavesdrop on their conversation.
Great. So, John, I bet you're asking yourself, why did my buddy Cardin ask me to collect 6 jars of tree sap when there's only 5 of us?
That is one of the many questions I've asked myself today, yes.
Well, you know your little monkey-tailed know-it-all cheater of a partner? Well, according to one of the essays you wrote for me last week, these rapier wasps you collected love sweets.
Seemingly out of nowhere, Cardin pulled a buzzing cardboard box with a large W written on its sides as the members of Cardinal got up. Cardin offered his hand to Jean, only to painfully yank him up to his feet and shove the jar into his grasp.
And you're gonna hit him with the sap, or I'll have a chat with Goodwitch, and you'll be on the first airship out of Beacon.
Jean looked down, making Cardin let out a smug grin. He had no choice. He was under Cardin's boot, and would have to stay like that.
I'm starting to think coming to this school was a bad idea.
You didn't even fight. Not once. You instantly surrendered without even trying your best. That's cowardice. You still have a lot to learn.
One needs a push from time to time, but it's okay. It makes you no different from the rest of us. You made it to Beacon. That speaks volumes of what you're capable of.
I'm a failure.
Nope. You've got a team now, Jean. We both do. And if we fail, then we'll just be bringing them down with us. We have to put our teammates first and ourselves second.
But slowly, Jean looked up at the bully and gave him a face he thought he would never see.
No.
What did you say?
I said no.
Now!
Both Blaze and Blake quickly turned around, Blaze telling his partner to duck as they threw their sap on Cardin. The two ran up to Jean's side, ready to fight Team Cardinal.
Blaze?
You deal with my partner, you deal with me.
Alright, John boy, you may have your tank kid with you, but I still got the shots. If you so much as break one of my teeth, all it takes for me is just one shot to the headmaster, and all of you are expelled.
To hell with you! I won't let you use my partner ever again. Protect our own, and you think I'm gonna let you mess with my team, you got another thing coming!
Before Blaze could attack Cardin, the growl of a Grim drew their attention, as an Ursa Major appeared from the wood. Attracted by the scent on Cardin's armor, it moved over to Cardin and struck him with a claw. Frightened by the Ursa's size and strength, the rest of Team Cardinal fled. As Cardin tried to defend himself from the Grim with his mace, he was easily disarmed as the Ursa swatted away the weapon. Just before the Grim could attack again, Jean moved and intercepted the Ursa's claw to protect Cardin with his shield. Redirecting the attack to the side, Jean followed with a downward diagonal slash to its stomach, causing the Ursa to stumble back in pain.
I'll help.
No, let him go. He will know that you will be here when he needs you, but this is something he has to do on his own.
Now enraged, the Ursa ferociously swiped at Jean with its claws multiple times, but Jean managed to dodge the first 2 swipes by rolling out of the way and jumping over the second swipe aimed at his feet.
I can't just stand here, he's gonna die!
Before Blake could say anything, he rushed over to the Grim and aided his partner in battle. As Jean fell on his back, Blaze dashed in and blocked the Grim's fatal attack with his sword.
Blaze.
I'm not gonna let you die, John. No matter how hard you push me away, I'm not going anywhere.
Blaze gave Jean one of his fine smiles, and Jean, who saw the determination in his partner's eyes, smiled back.
Let's do this. Together.
As the Ursa roared, the newly reformed partners, both ran towards the creature of Grim. Jean raised his shield to block the Ursa's paw as Blaze laid a slash upon its stomach, causing the Grim to lash out, trying to crush the two. The pair had rolled out of the way, separating from each other. Jean then jumped over the Ursa's swipe at his feet, but he didn't anticipate its follow-up attack that sent him flying back a good distance. He lands with a tumble, yet is immediately back on his feet and rushes back into the action past Cardin, as Blaze also charged at the creature. The Ursa knocked the hybrid aside as he went for a leaping attack. Blaze growled as he slid across the ground. As the Ursa turned towards him, Jean came to his side, and the 2 partners shared a look before nodding. As the Ursa charged one last time, Jean used his shield to block the Ursa's strike, giving him and his partner an opening to finally kill the creature by stabbing it square in the chest. As the 2 pulled their swords out, the Ursa gave one final cry before being cut short as Jean slashed at the Ursa's neck. As the monster's head fell to the ground, Cardin was left staring in shock. The person that he'd tormented since day one had just saved his life. Soon enough, Jean's hand fell into the police sight, offering help to his feet.
Holy crap, John!
Don't mess with my team, my friends, ever again. Got that?
Cardin nodded as Jean walked away. Later that night, Blaze found Jean standing on the dorm roof, staring at the lights of Beacon Tower.
Hey. You alright?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm alright. Blaze? Thanks. I was a jerk. You were only trying to help me and the others, but Weiss didn't want anything to do with any of us. Yang was sleepy, and I was supposed to help you out as your partner, but I had all this stupid macho crap in my head, and...
Blaze cut his partner off by hugging him, and then placing a hand on his shoulder reassuringly.
It's alright, John. Just remember, we're partners. We're supposed to be protecting each other.
As Blaze began to walk away, Jean called out to him.
Blaze, I know I don't deserve it after all that's happened, but would you still be willing to help me? That is, to become a better fighter and huntsman?
Fearing the worst, Jean became worried seeing Blaze lose his smile. A moment later, the hybrid turned around and walked up to him, only to shove him to the ground.
What? Hey!
Stance is pretty low, partner. You gotta be wider and lower to the ground. Let's try that again.
Jean smiled as he accepted his partner's hand, both grinning to each other. As Blaze helped Jean to his feet, a sense of hope washed over him. Maybe the hybrid could turn this around. Maybe there would be a Team Blaze after all.